Who's ready to play with some makeup? You're gonna see in the next part how natural my makeup started out and where I ended up. Lots of fun today, lots of newness. Let's go ahead and get started. I did some shopping and got some newness, so let's dive in and play with some makeup, and I got some skincare. So I'll show you guys the products that I repurchased because I love them that much. They're my go-tos, and then we'll play with some makeup. Let's go. So many of you ask me what I use for my skincare. I am in my 40s, I'm 43 years old, and I haven't done anything in the medical realm with like injectables, no Botox, no filler, nothing like that. No judgment if you guys do, I'm just too chicken to do it at this point. Not saying I won't do it in the future, but right now I'm really trying to just work with skincare. Now I have been dedicated when it comes to SPF and skincare since I've been 16. That's when I started my career, so I had a jump start in knowing about these things, but these products that I'm showing you guys today are the ones that I find do a lot of heavy lifting and that are crucial for maintaining my skin and also keeping it where I want to be and where I want to go. I've talked about this consistently on my channel, but I got a new box. Here's my Dr. Gross, and I'm on the extra strength peel pads. There is ones that are gentle and then you can work up, and I got to the point where I'm on extra strength. I only use these 2 to 3 times a week. I find that that is enough for my skin. They say you can use them daily, but I find it a bit too much for me. But in between my Dr. Gross peel pads, I use my Sunday Riley Good Genes, and this is a lactic acid. And I'm gonna go into kind of why I love these two and why they're my go-to. First of all, these have 7 different alpha and beta hydroxy acids. Alpha means above, beta means below. Alpha does the resurfacing on top, beta goes below and does more heavy lifting, helping with cellular turnover and helping with dark spots. So this is a must for me. I've been using for over a decade, will never be without. But in between, I use my Good Genes. Now this is a lactic acid, so this helps to deeply exfoliate. And for those of you that don't know, there's different types of acids. So for instance, malic is from an apple, lactic is usually from like a milk derivative, and so on and so forth. So there's different types of acids and they each do their own little thing. Now lactic acid I like because it's a little more gentle. So the lactic and the licorice extract brighten and help to resurface. Now this tingles, I can feel this if I haven't been exfoliating for a while. It kind of gives a tingling sensation and it makes you feel like it's eating away the dead skin. And when I wake up in the morning after I've used these as well as this product, my skin looks the best it has ever looked. The pores are tight, everything looks bright, my skin looks juicy and plump and even. So these two are an absolute must for me. Now this third product really rounds out the powerhouse skincare products that I use, and that is the Skin Suticals. This is the CE Furlic, and I have to tell you guys, don't take my word for it. Go look online. You can read several different reviews from different websites and different stores online, and the consensus is that this stuff really works, and I'm telling you guys, it really does. So the vitamin C and E in here. So what you have is a lighten, brighten, tighten formula. That's what vitamin C does. So what you're having is antioxidant protection, you're having hydration, you're helping with dark spots, pores, acne scars, anything that you want to correct when it comes to sun damage. Now mind you, I am not a dermatologist, so I can't tell you guys just how far it will lighten dark spots, but I'm telling you for myself, I have definitely noticed a difference when it comes to the dark spots around my nose and on the outsides of my cheeks. So I'm starting to get more and more as I'm aging, those dark spots are just popping up, but this has definitely lightened them and it gives an overall beautiful hydration to the skin. I've also noticed my pores have shrunk a little bit. And the only other product that I've noticed that gives this type of wow factor is it's my Augustinus Beta Cream. This I will not do without. I was very skeptical about this because I used La Mer for years, and although La Mer was great, I wasn't blown away by it. It was really good hydration. I noticed that it helped with my pores. It's a great makeup base for prepping before you put your foundation on, but this works. I see the most difference is under my eyes and on my neck. I notice my pores look tighter, but under my eyes is where I've really seen a difference when it comes to this product. It's become my new must-haves where I cannot live without these two. Next product that I absolutely love that I repurchased is the Avene Thermal Spray Water. Another one that I love, which is similar, is the Caudalie, which I keep in my Pro Kit. I absolutely love that. What's beautiful about these is you can use them after you do your skincare routine and kind of set it with hydration. Or my favorite way to use this is put your makeup on and before you leave the house, do a quick mist, and it will help to soften those pigments and give you a nice hydrated dewy look, which you could see right here. Now when it comes to taking my makeup off, I use a couple different cleansers. One that I really love is my Dior Cleansing Milk. I also love to use my Bioderma to quickly take makeup off. But if you are somebody who is dry and really likes to feel like you're getting all your makeup off and you don't want to use the Bioderma, which by the way is a cheaper alternative than what I'm about to show you, is I like to reach for my Augustinus Bader. This is the cleansing balm. It is rich. You use a very little bit, but it really breaks down the makeup and leaves a very nice feel to the skin, especially for those of you who are combination dry. It's a very luxurious experience. It feels beautiful on the skin and it leaves the skin nice and hydrated and ready to prep with your skincare. This next one I repurchased consistently. It is such a good lip product, and that is the Avene Cold Cream. This is a cult classic for us makeup artists because it is pretty much like a lip balm gloss. It leaves a really pretty sheen on the lips, but it's really hydrating, and I love to wear this at night and wake up in the morning and my skin looks so beautiful around my lips, and there's a little bit of like a plump look because it really holds hydration beautifully. So cannot recommend this enough. I think it's like $10 to $12. It'll last you at least 3 or 4 months. Love, love, love. Now this next product I haven't tried before, and I'm really excited to see if it works. So I'm going to play with it for a bit, maybe like a month or so, and get back to you. And this is the Exuviance 94% lines above lip in 1 week improvement. It also states that it's a targeted lip filler, so it's supposed to help to plump the lips with peptides. It has citrophyll and neoglucosamine. Now I got this because I tried the Dr. Gross. As you know, I love Dr. Gross's products, and it was a plumper and it did not work for me. I had a really bad allergic reaction. My lips swelled up all the way around, so it just wasn't for me, but I do want something to help with my lips. But this is what it looks like. I'm gonna try it for a couple of days, even a couple weeks, and then I'll let you guys know how it worked. This next product was sent to me, and this is by Florasis. This is their eyeshadow palette. Really pretty. I haven't got a chance to play with it yet, but the color story looks really fresh and bright, probably great for spring and summer. Keep an eye out, I'll do a look soon. And then the next 2 products that I purchased was by RMS, and I am a huge, huge fan of RMS products. They're buttery, they're beautiful. I love the makeup artist. She is a beautiful woman who is the Victoria's Secret makeup artist. So the skin that you would see on the Victoria's Secret runway was always so beautiful and glowy. Now don't get me wrong, I also know that when you're in your 20s, everything looks pretty damn good on your skin, but when it comes to formula and color stories, I love what this makeup artist brand owner has done. So this is a product I've used before and quite consistently in my kit, but she came out with a 4-pan luminizer. So it's great for my kit because it's all in one. Normally they're in little jars. But if you guys have not tried these living luminizers, oh my goodness, you are missing out. These are some of the most beautiful, natural looking finishes ever. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them on the back of my hand and then I'll apply a little to my face. But this is similar to me to what I love about the Chanel Balm Essential Sticks and the Westman Atelier. I'll quickly show you this and then we'll try both on. Now this is the RMS blushes, and there are only really 2 blushes to me out of all the brands I've tried that have wowed me in their formulation. I find Dior and Chanel are really pretty for that demi matte blush look, but when it comes to that glowy, healthy flush across the cheeks, I love RMS and Sarat because the formula has that gel-like texture that catches light. Now I do want to note, when it comes to this type of formula, you do need to be careful around your pores because a little bit of that shimmer or light catching quality to the formula does want to grab onto the circumference, shape, and depth of the pore. So keep it on the outside, or what I love to do is put a matte powder down first, like a matte blush, and then go in and glaze the cheeks with this on top, which I'm going to show you guys right now. Let's go ahead and play with both of these, and then I'll come back and show you guys some more makeup I bought. Do you see what I'm talking about? I call this my editorial runway bridal palette. It just speaks for itself. Beautiful texture, buttery, natural looking, light catching, emollient, yum. Now with the blush, as you saw, I glazed my cheeks, but it does grab a little of the pores. Not much, but just something to note. But to fix any sort of pore catching textures, I use the matte Sarat blush on the apple and up on the outer part of the cheek, and then I glazed with the RMS just on the outer part of the cheek away from the pore. So that's one way that you can work with the formula so that you're getting that glazed effect without bringing up any of the texture or depth of a pore. Next, the Sarat Autographic Eyeliner. I got it in black. And if you guys go to purchase this and you have no idea how to get the cartridge in, because it comes in two pieces. When you get it, it will have this cartridge right here and then this piece, and you get this separately. When you go to put this in, this doesn't go all the way down, and it feels like the two pieces aren't meant to go together. There's a little gold ball up here in the top, and when you go to put it in, you take this piece and you push it down quite hard actually, because you're puncturing that ball into the liquid liner. Then you go and you close it up as so. But let's go ahead and try this liner on because it's one of the best liners. It's easy to use. It doesn't move. It has a beautiful demi-matte finish to it, and it is so easy to navigate across the lid. But before I go into this liner, which is one of the best liquid liners, I'm going to show you also another look by Danessa Merrick's. And this is the color Emeralds, and it has that color shift to it. It looks like a beetle shell. How beautiful is that? You can do a light look or something more bold. And then let's go ahead and show you the liquid liner by Sarat as well. And then we're going to add a Danessa Merrick's product, and this is in the mattes. This is chocolate. This is meant to go on eyes, lips, and cheeks. It's waterproof matte liquid pigment. Scrumptious. Let's go ahead and put these on. I forgot to show you guys 2 other products that I got, so I'm going to quickly show you those. The Elta MD Broad Spectrum SPF 46 sunscreen, incredible. This is a clear sunscreen, so for those of you that don't like something heavy or sticky or leaves a cast, you'll love this. It has UVA, UVB protection and transparent zinc oxide. It states also that it's for skin types that have acne, rosacea, and hyperpigmentation. And I want to show you guys in the back of my hand just how lovely the formula is. And I cannot state enough, if you want to keep your skin nice and healthy looking, don't forget to add some sunscreen. So as you can see, it has a nice hydrating look, but it's not too rich. And in a couple minutes, it just goes right into the skin and you cannot feel a thing. Last 2 products that I highly recommend is by Frederic Fekkai. Not only is the smell lovely, but most importantly, the formula does a lot for my hair. It gives me a nice bounce, but it also helps to protect my hair color, because in my last video I talked about how I dye my own hair with a product called Madison Reed. I use the color Ravina Brown. It's like a black brown and I love it, but I need something to preserve the color. So this is the shampoo and conditioner that I am currently loving and using. All right, everybody, there was the newness. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. As always, thank you so much for going on this voyage with me. And if you want to support the content and the education and artistry, feel free to go ahead and subscribe, like button, comments, and don't forget to use the affiliate links down below for any of the products that I talked about today. If you guys haven't had enough, you can head to TikTok or to Instagram, where I show you sneak peeks of up-and-coming newness as well as pro tips and techniques. And lastly, if you want to book me for a one-on-one, you could head to CheriVoyage.com. All right, everyone, as always, take care of you, take care of each other, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now, everybody.